four picks. Four picks in the first half. I mean, Trevor Lawrence looked pretty bad in the first half, but I knew we got to keep our foot on the gas. LA Original is still live right now, so I was just right going to talk about this like briefly. Um, Let me see. Um, yeah, man, it was just one of those games. Uh, it slept away from us. Third largest comeback win in NFL postseason history. Trailed, yeah, they was down 27-0. I don't know, man. That timeout at the last play, yeah, that timeout at the last play, right? Well, that run with ETN, because we were looking for it. Okay, they was gonna do a quarterback sneak, try to get that first down. But ended up was like a brilliant play by Doug Peterson. He just moved Travis Etienne up to the right, and he was able to get a lot of yardage and good to field goal range and able to put this game away. But the thing is, see, the Chargers are a good, well, they're a good first half team, but the second half they just couldn't get it together. Only scored like what 3 points, and then we missed a field goal. Even if we would have made that field goal, it's still they were still driving up and down the field, so they just could have won with a touchdown. It is what it is, bro. It's always next year. Now, on to the staff, right? The staff of the Chargers. I don't think Joe Lombardi is gonna still be here. I don't think he is. He shouldn't. I mean, we seen enough of him. Joe Lombardi, he did what he could. It just wasn't enough. Um, Unfortunately, like I said, man, just it was crumbling down in that second half. Jacksonville Jaguars are a good second half team. Congrats to them. 31-30. People gonna be talking about this probably for a while. So at least to the end of this football season, till something else happens. But hey, I mean 31-30. What can you do? We kind of done this to ourselves. I look at Joey Bosa, right? He was out majority of the season. I'm not saying he's the one who messed this up, but yes, I mean some questionable plays like okay, calls, right, when the referee called him with what was that, offsides, I guess because his helmet or something, or neutral infraction. So they gave Jacksonville Jaguars a first set it down. So he was frustrated on that. Unsportsmanlike conduct. He said something smart to the ref. I guess the ref did not like that. And so you see him on the sideline pouting his helmet, right? Just throwing his helmet down. I'm like, oh, Joey, man, so and it's all the frustration that was built up because he believed that he probably let his team down because he was unable to compete throughout the whole season. But people want to go in here. I'm not gonna yell or anything. It is what it is, bro. Hart was being fast during this. Just Hart really gonna have a chance. I mean, it was just good ball management in that second half. We got too conservative, and this the thing. When we up big, we be like, okay, now we gotta protect this lead and protect this lead, and then we just play too conservative, man. And while the other team is playing super aggressive because pretty much they had nothing to lose, they had to hurry up and score at will, and it just didn't go in our favor. Okay, it just didn't go in our favor. So, it is what it is, man. This man threw 4 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. I think Justin Herbert threw 2 or 3. Um, and then you gotta look back at it. If we would have had Mike Williams, we would have scored at least in the second half. Maybe we don't know. I mean, Gerald Everett did what he could. DeAndre Carter had X-rays in the second half. It was just a collapse, man. They made major adjustments, and this is the thing with this team. Yeah, people gonna say the chokers. I mean, to much of their respect, been a fan of this team since I think 2009, 2010. So yeah, I seen a lot. Yeah, this one hurts though. It is what it is, man. This is the things about the playoffs though. You want it done. I mean, every game counts. It's not like NBA playoffs. You can lose a few games and and have a shot at the chip. No, man. NFL, you want it done. That's it. So they move on to the divisional round. They may be going against the Chiefs, I think, and whoever wins that, the Cincinnati Bills win. So, um, yeah, man. I don't know, man. I mean, Asante Samuel, he's playing hard. Kenny Allen's getting a little bit older, man. I don't know, man. This was a tough one. I had to go back and look at the analytics and stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and out there, but so yeah, Jesus, man, wow, yeah, two. So Joey Bosa had two personal foul penalties. So I don't know. It's one of those things. It's gonna be kind of tough and everything. So um, I don't even know. I gotta process this. I knew it when we were up like in the first half. I'm looking like, okay, this is good. Can we continue this? But then again, I'm like, it's good to get excited, but at the same time though, the game is not over yet. I mean, we dominated in that first half, and he barely made that field goal too, but he made it, man. And Trevor Lawrence is moving on to the divisional round. And people might be saying, is he better than Justin Herbert? I don't know. It is what it is, man. He got that good coaching staff. I know he got a better coaching staff. So, wow. Jesus, man. 1992 wild card, Bills and Oilers. It was down 32. It came back. This is the fourth one in history, man. They just came back and won. Man, Brandon Staley, man, he got a lot to talk about in that press conference. But then again, too, man. I mean, I don't know if the Dean Sperano's family, or if they're gonna keep him, or they're gonna give him another year. But yeah, that was kind of embarrassing in a way. I mean, the fact that I can see if it was a shootout throughout the whole game. Like you up, man. It's just the thing, man. It fall into our cards. You up majority of the game, and you find a way to lose the game. Um, I gotta check the stats. Our run game was terrible because we can't run the ball. We always and Pigs and Addicts. Shouts out to him, the Chargers vidmaker. He was talking about this yesterday. He was saying like, bro, like majority of the time, like we rely on Justin Herbert, his arm talent to win us games to bail us out. Like we don't collectively get this stuff together. Like we can't run the ball. We can't. It's just we couldn't seal the deal. All we needed was like two or three first downs, and we're good, man. Everything worked all just went against our favor. Then too, we don't have any more timeouts like that. I think Brandon Staley. I don't fall for that for the challenging. So I got to see from his view, in real time from challenging that play. So, you know, he wanted to give us a chance, the biggest chance ever, because if he didn't say anything, if he didn't do nothing, and that could have changed the course of the game. We held Zay Jones to 8 receptions, 74 yards. I mean, he had a one touchdown, but man, I mean, yeah, if you're a Jags fan, you should have a lot to be happy about. But, um, yeah, it's stayed up all night watching this game. It is what it is. So, I don't know. Um, Jesus. Yeah. So, yeah, text message. So, all right, man. Well, also, oh yeah, and then I'm out of Steve Rose's tournament. I'm out of Steve Rose tournament. So yeah. Yep. Um. Dang. So T. Lawrence four touchdowns, four interceptions first half. He threw three touchdowns in the dang in the second half. Wow. So yeah, I probably have to talk to LA about this. So um, I'll probably do another reaction on it later on, maybe tomorrow or something. It's been kind of a long night, so I'm gonna go ahead and probably had close here, but we got to talk about the off season. It's gonna be a lot of cleaning up to do in that staff. I think Joe Lombardi needs to go. Brandon Staley, does he need to go? Maybe. Um, bring in Sean Payton, but the thing is, are we gonna pay Sean Payton? Is the Dean Sperano's family gonna pay him? I mean, we spent all this money in the off season on a defense, and I mean they came up okay, but it seemed like we just the same from last year. Only thing is, we got a one win. I don't want to get into the playoffs and you'll get one and done. It's just like, damn. It is what it is, man. So, people spraying on the downfalls, people who hated the Chargers. Some people was just rooting for us, but I mean, throughout the whole commentary, I mean, I know they had Tony Dungy. He's a great coach, Hall of Famer. Kind of neutral about it, but they came back and won. I mean, they stick with the game plan. This is what great coaching did. And this is what exactly what Doug Peterson did, and it worked out in his favor. And you can tell, like he knows what he's doing. Good coach. Um, it's one of those things, man. It's just working out for his freak. But yeah, man. So this is Johnny Jr. I appreciate you guys for coming in, staying in here. I'll talk about a little bit more once I look up to the stats. I don't have my computer right now, so um, yeah, it was just a disappointing loss, man. It really was. So it's the Chargers crew. I know Stinky G, Modog, LA, Furious. It is what it is. Shouts out to the Jaguars fans. They came through. It is what it is. Nothing I can do about it. We just can voice our opinions. Seriously. Lost in Duval, right? Fifth, we lost to the fourth. Jesus, man. I just how though? The more you think about this, you be like, wow, like 17 points completions, 10 for 24. He went 18 to 23 in the second half. Trevor Lawrence, 211. I'm still gonna ride with Justin Herbert, Chargers team all day. All right, guys. Mm, oh shoot. Okay. Yeah, man. So it's a tough pill to swallow. All right, man. I don't want to be talking in circles. I'm gonna get out of here. You guys take care. I'm out.